You know, there are always tie-in programs. You buy this product, you get another product at a discount. Or buy one, get one free, something like that. How about buy one, we'll pay you to take the other one? I like that kind of deal. That's a pretty good thing, especially when the product that you have to buy is one that I'm already using.
Well, what happened here is Monsanto knows that they're having some Roundup resistant weed problems, but they also know that Roundup is still outstanding on 98% of weeds out there, maybe more than that. They just have a few problem areas, and they really want farmers to make sure they're putting a residual herbicide down. So in some cases, a farmer can get $3 an acre back towards a residual herbicide. Well, if your Roundup only costs you $2.50 and you get $3 back, you'd kind of be silly to buy any generic when basically they're paying you 50 cents to take their product.
Yeah, I like those kind of deals. Now let's talk about these pre-emerge products, because you say, well, wait a minute, maybe I haven't been using a pre-emerge product for a while. Why would I do that? And what options are there? Because maybe it's just limited to only one choice, and then all of a sudden the program's no good because now that one choice just doesn't fit for me.
Okay, so in corn, for example, if you use Roundup Weather Max or Roundup Power Max, that will tie in with Triple Flex, Degree Extra, Harness, Harness Extra, or Harness Extra 5.6. Turning to soybeans, the Power Max or Weather Max would tie in with Warrant, Intro, Valor, Valor XLT, or Gangster. So you have a few different choices there, and I realize it's not everything, but we believe that at some point there might be other products that are included in on these rebates. And to get the maximum rebates, at $3 per acre that we were talking about, that would be with Valor, Valor XLT, or Gangster, all those Valent products. The other thing is if you used Weather Max and followed it with Warrant, you could get the $3 an acre. So there are a number of different rebates here. We would just encourage you to check with your retailer before you're buying these products. But it looks like a pretty good deal to me when on our own farm, we've already been using Valor, we've already been using Roundup, now they're gonna pay us to do that.
Well, the other thing is there's more than one product that you can use. For example, let's say that you're in Arkansas and you've got a lot of Roundup resistant weeds, and you say, well, I'm going to use Valor, I'll use that as my pre, but then I want to use Warrant in my first post-emerge application. You could theoretically get that rebate twice if you're making 2 shots of Roundup out in your field.
Well, the other thing you could basically double dip on would be if you're using Select Max for volunteer corn. So you could put Valor down early, but then you need Select Max for volunteer corn later. We can get $1 off your Power Max or $1.50 off your Weather Max to go along with that Select Max.
Well, let me say this. Personally, I like it when companies just reduce their price rather than have to jump through hoops or have tie-ins or programs or this kind of thing. But actually, this program is really the first one that I can remember where they will actually pay you to do the right things. It's not just, well, you know, you get this product at a discounted price. That's nice. But if they actually pay you to take a product, that's a pretty good thing.
And part of the reason why this is Monsanto obviously is making some money on the seed, and they want to make sure that they don't lose that seed business. And for me as a farmer, I want to keep using Roundup crops because it's been pretty nice. I've got good grass control later on. I can control a lot of broadleaves. Sure, there might be a couple of weeds that Roundup's not that great on anymore, but if I've got some of these other products in the mix, it's really going to help reduce the incidence of Roundup resistant weeds.
And here's the other thing too. When you look at pre-emerge products, a lot of them that have been used in front of Roundup Ready crops have been done at a severely reduced rate. You know, this is something where you say, you know what, if I'm going to get $3 an acre back, maybe instead of putting all that $3 in my pocket, I'll put another $1 or 2 of it out in the field and increase my rate just a little bit. You can use that money somewhere else in your crop protection budget.
Well, we haven't seen anything in writing yet from Dow or Syngenta or Bayer. We do expect that all of those companies will have rebate programs by the time you're probably going to prepay for your herbicides in December. So again, just make sure you're checking with your retailer.
Well, you will need to know what the programs are for herbicides if you have our Weed of the Week. We'll show you how to get this one under control later in the show.